Hi everybody, this is Dan from websitehostreport.com with our review of A Small Orange, which is a homegrown hosting company, as they like to say, which you can find at asmallorange.com. Let's get right into the review. So A Small Orange is a refreshing little corner of the web hosting world. It's a small North Carolina-based company, and their thing is that they really offer straightforward plans. They're very affordable, and they're really trying to meet a wide range of customer needs. I really like how straightforward the plans are. There's very little chance that you're going to get confused. They make it very obvious which one is going to be the right one for you. So I really like that about them. So let's get into price and value, which of course is a big deal when you're thinking about where to host your website. Now, what's the price and value look like on A Small Orange? Well, like I said before, they're really not one size fits all. They've got a lot of different plans, and how this is going to work out for you depends on how closely the plan you pick lines up with what you need. Now, they've got a lot of add-on options as well, so there's a lot of choices, and I actually really like that because it means that it lowers the chance that you're going to be overpaying or get a bunch of features that you don't really need. Their plan started at about $3 for shared hosting, which is super, super cheap. And by $3, I really mean it's about $35 a year, which is one of the lowest prices we've found. They've also got a 45-day money-back guarantee, which I really like. If for whatever reason you start hosting with them and you don't like the service that you're getting, you can always switch and get your money back, which is always nice to know. Let's get into reliability and uptime, which of course is a huge deal when you're thinking about web hosting. Now, one of the really interesting things about A Small Orange and how they do business is that they do not do unlimited plans. And they say this is so that they can maximize the use of their resources. So it's not like there's someone who has an unlimited plan that's going to suddenly have a huge spike in bandwidth and that's going to bring down the server, or it's going to take all the bandwidth away from your site. I actually really like that because it means you know what you're getting. They've got a 99.9% guaranteed uptime, which is fairly common in this industry, and their uptime looks fairly consistent with their competitors, much larger companies like GoDaddy, but also other hosts like DreamHost. So they look pretty good in this situation. As always, we usually suggest that you install or you use a web service like Is It Down Right Now to check on uptime when you host with someone. So that way you know if what they're saying they're going to do is lining up with what's actually happening. Now I want to talk about customer service, which for me is the single biggest reason to stay with or leave a certain hosting company. Customer service, in our testing, we got regular replies to queries within 30 minutes or less by email, which is very good actually. They have 24-hour support via live chat. I'm not always crazy about live chat, but I guess it's good that they have it, and you know if something goes wrong at 4 in the morning, someone's going to be there at least that can check in for you. They've got a dedicated status Twitter feed, which I personally love because I'm on Twitter, so if you have a question, you can just tweet at them. That's really convenient. And in general, on the phone, during our tests, they were really upbeat, really courteous. You know, we've called the other web hosts before, and it's just kind of, even though they're kind of going through the motions, they don't really have any energy, you don't really feel important. I really felt with A Small Orange that their support team really cared, and they had a lot of energy, and that was actually really nice to see, so we appreciated that. Overall, our conclusion was that A Small Orange is actually a really great choice, especially if you're not looking for a ton of bandwidth. If you're okay doing a cheaper shared hosting plan, they've got a lot of different options to make sure that you get what you need. And in general, they just do a really great job, especially with the customer service. So for those reasons, I think we highly recommend A Small Orange. You can read more about A Small Orange and check out our in-depth review at www.websitehostReport.com. That's websitehostReport.com. Just look for our Small Orange review on there. And thank you so much for watching the video.